Costa Rica, fast becoming a very popular vacation spot. Travel writer Natalie Preddie is just back from there, and she's going to tell us why. And you were telling us during the commercial break how many Canadians you ran into in Costa Rica.
So many Canadians, specifically from this area in Ontario, heading down to Costa Rica, buying properties in Costa Rica, then living there in the winter and renting them out. Huge vacation rental market down there.
Okay.
So many reasons why. The climate obviously is gorgeous. I think we were looking at February, 34 degrees, and you've got some wind as well. Also, there is no army in Costa Rica, and they plan on being carbon neutral by 2025. There is a big focus on wildlife, on the environment, on saving the environment, connecting with the environment. And that's one of the reasons, many of the reasons why a lot of Canadians are heading down there.
Right, and for Canadians who don't know where it is, geographically.
Okay, so it's in Central America, not quite South America. It is above Nicaragua. I mean, below Nicaragua, rather. So that flight is going to be about 5 hours to get down. You fly into Liberia. And a lot of people go to Tamarindo, and Tamarindo is the Guanacaste province. And it's a town that has grown 2 to 3 times in the past few years because, especially during COVID, people wanted to get out. If they were going to be stuck at home, they'd rather be stuck at home somewhere warm. So a lot of people headed down there. And they did what we do. They stayed in a vacation rental. And it's fantastic because in a place like Tamarindo, there are so many food trucks and restaurants and so many delicious opportunities to eat. The fruit is phenomenal. I have never had a banana like I had in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
It was so
and then you don't want bananas in our grocery stores
and now I'm like,
afterwards, right?
these bananas are just, they're, lackluster.
Yeah. And you were there for 4 weeks with your little ones.
Yes.
And they really got immersed into the culture.
Oh, they loved, as I was saying in the break, my son would join a gang of local kids playing soccer. They would say, they would try to find ways to speak to one another, to communicate, because, kids, like you said, they just learn language so quickly. So it was a really great opportunity for them to immerse themselves in this culture. And again, there were a lot of kids as well that were down, young families from Toronto, from the GTA, from Hamilton, surrounding areas that were down there for the winter. And they would school there. They would have really unique educational opportunities. Tide School was one where they go to school in the morning and they surf in the afternoon. Really cool educational opportunities. But for those who are like, yeah, I want to go somewhere beautiful, and I don't want to cook or clean or any of that stuff, we went to check out the Westin. So Westin is an all-inclusive opportunity on Playa Conchal, which is one of the most beautiful beaches in Costa Rica. Stunning property. The food there, I'm celiac, so it's difficult to go to places. Everything was looked after. Someone walked me through the breakfast buffet to say what I could eat, what I can't, and made me special meals. And the wildlife there, even on property, is phenomenal. They have a monkey tree. So where all the monkeys, when it gets too hot, they come and they hang out in this tree. So my kids loved going underneath the tree and pointing at the monkeys. And, in the teaser before the segment, you saw that was an actual video outside of our room. The pool there, it's landscaped just beautifully, which is very much like the flora in Costa Rica. So it's like you're in a beautiful lagoon. There's also great wildlife around the rest of the country, huge crocodile population. Further north, we went to this place called Hacienda El Veo, and that is an old ranch in Costa Rica. So think of Costa Rican cowboys, kind of like, Costa Rican Yellowstone. And we went there and went on a tour, which is by the rainforest, and because there is a lot of protected land in Costa Rica.
Right. And I think that's what draws so many Canadians, right?
That is what draws, because it is such a beautiful, protected, serene place to visit. My son was tasked with counting crocodiles. We counted 22 on our journey. Yes.
I can tell your enthusiasm, and I know you want to go back. We've run out of time, but we're going to get all your socials where you can find out more about Natalie's trip and why she wants to go back up on our website at chch.com. Thank you.
Thank you.